All right. So when the ball is on the ground, it is going to be bouncing by using this part of the code. And if it is up in the air, then basically it is going to be in the motion. So that is going to be decided by these two lines. So we have set the value to 0 in the beginning, and that is going to be updating because of this formula, speed plus gravity. Okay, so since the gravity is in the negative direction, it is going to be speed minus this value 0.3, 0.1, or 1. Either you could do speed minus gravity and simply write the positive values of gravity here, which is 0.3, 0.1, and 1. Or you can write the formula as speed plus gravity and include the negative sign indicating the direction in the list itself. It is up to you. Okay, and here y direction plus speed is the value of y. Now when the ball is going to be going up, then the value of y I think is increasing. Okay, and as the ball comes down, the value of y decreases. Okay, that's the scale that we have on the play area. Now what is happening here? When the ball is touching the green line, we are going to insert this code here which says bounce the ball. Now I want the ball to be bouncing twice, and hence I have initialized the value of bounces to 0, and I'm gonna use this loop if else until the value in the bounce turns 2. So we're going to increment the value only twice, 1, 2, and that if the bounce value is less than 2, then I'm gonna set the speed to speed into -1 because it is in the negative direction, and I'm gonna write y is equal to y plus speed. Okay, so it is going to be y minus speed because the ball is coming down. Okay, and then later on I'm gonna decrease the speed into half and change the bounces by 1. So by decreasing the value of speed into half, I'm gonna simply make the ball come up at a slower rate. So since the gravitational force is more, I want the ball to come down faster, and in the second bounce, the speed is going to be a little less. Okay, because of course when you throw the ball, you need more force than when it comes down. Okay, and once it bounces, once it completes its bouncing by once, then I'm going to increment it only by another value so that the ball bounces twice. Okay, and in the second bounce the speed is going to be less. Now if the ball is on the ground, then I want its speed to be 0 because it is steady. Okay, only for that fraction of second. So this is the code for making the ball bounce twice. Okay. Now I want it to bounce only when I press the space bar key. So I'm going to use this event. When space bar key is pressed, check first, check whether the ball is on the green surface. And if it is on the green surface, then set bounces to 0 because we have to initialize it to 0, and set the speed to 6. Now I have used 6 value to kind of make it uh, go a little faster. This is something that you can decide as per your choice, and of course its y value is going to be a y plus speed. Yeah, so this is the code. There is no code written here, it's just the surface. And I have already shared with you the significance of the gravitational force. Now, if you change these planets, then you can also compare and decide what are the gravitational forces, or what is the gravity of the value, what is the value of the gravity that you want to add in these lists. Yeah, so that's all about it.